This is WLKY. Live, local, late breaking. Your complete news coverage for Greater Louisville starts right now.
Good morning, I'm Karen Roby.
And I'm Natasha Collins. Thanks for joining us on this Friday morning. Right now at 5, police arrest several more suspects in a burglary operation in southern Indiana.
Jefferson County Public School officials make their official request to the Kentucky Supreme Court, asking it to take up the case against the student assignment plan.
And the World Series needs extra innings to finish off Game 6, but would late-night inning heroics force a Game 7?
I don't know. We'll get to those stories in just a minute, but first we're going to take a look at your Friday morning forecast with meteorologist Matt Milosevic. Finally made it to Friday, Matt.
Yeah, we did, and it's kind of been a up and down go of it this week from, nice weather early in the week to a couple of rainy days, and today we're going to be, I guess, kind of in the middle, if you will, but we're going to be trending towards nicer weather as we head toward the weekend, so that's some good news. But today, it's going to be chilly to start. We're going to see kind of a mix of sun and clouds in our skies and can't even rule out a slight chance of a sprinkle, mainly south of Louisville, but I do think we stay dry, especially in the metro, through the morning commute. So that's a good change from the past couple of mornings where we've been dealing with those wet roadways. We're dry out there right now and expected to stay that way through the morning. But temperatures are chilly. Doppler network showing that we have a clean sweep across the viewing area. But notice there is a storm system off to our south and west. It's going to spread most of the rain through Arkansas, Mississippi, Alabama, and Tennessee, but not out of the question in the southern parts of the viewing area. We could see a few sprinkles on the northern edge of this system. So just be aware of that. If you live into Grayson, Hart, Greene, Taylor, and Adair County, you'll see the better chances of a few sprinkles with some of the thicker cloud cover. Temperatures are chilly this morning, 40s and 30s across the region, including 41 at Louisville International, too cooler in the upper 30s at 39 outside our studio doors and for the metro suburbs with a northeast breeze at 6 miles per hour. Only up to 53 today, so another cool day with, again, a few spotty showers possible in the southern viewing area. It will not be a washout by any means, and it looks like in the metro and especially in through southern Indiana, will stay dry all day. And that trend looks to continue as we head into the weekend. We'll talk about that weekend and entire 7-day forecast for you coming up in the next check of weather. But right now, 2 minutes past 5 o'clock, let's send it back to the news desk with Karen and Natasha.
All right, Matt, thank you. Police make more arrests in a big-time burglary operation in southern Indiana that might be linked to a white supremacist group.
Harrison County police took 3 men into custody after finding thousands of dollars worth of guns and other stolen merchandise, and they're now looking for a 4th suspect. Marissa Alter is live in southern Indiana with the latest. Good morning, Marissa.
Good morning, Natasha. Police say the men are all part of the Aryan Nation and are responsible for a theft and meth ring used to help finance that hate group. Jeremy Cook, Stephen Springer, and Joshua Cheatham have all been arrested. The case against them first took shape with Cook's arrest Sunday following a short car chase in Clark County. He'd just been released from the Harrison County Jail after posting bond for felony theft. In his trunk, police found machetes and bats with swastikas and hate language. When cops searched his home, they found thousands of dollars worth of weapons, computers, even expensive ingredients shipped from Europe to make meth. The investigation also led police to a storage facility in New Albany with more stolen goods and a home in Harrison County, which police believe is the group's operation hub. Prosecutors say they will aggressively pursue charges.
White supremacists aren't really welcome in Harrison County. There's no place for that anywhere, especially our county.
Now, police say they are looking for a 4th suspect, Gary Underwood. He is still on the loose and should be considered armed and dangerous. Meanwhile, a public showing of all the stolen items will be held Monday from 9 to 11 at the Harrison County Justice Center. Reporting live in southern Indiana, Marissa Alter, WLKY News.
All right, thanks a lot, Marissa. It's 3 minutes after 5 now. New this morning, police say 7 people are dead after a tractor-trailer slams into the back of a packed minivan in northern Indiana. It happened last night near Bristol, Indiana in Elkhart County. Indiana State Police say the minivan was carrying 10 people when it was hit by the semi. 7 died at the scene. 3 others were taken to hospitals, including the driver of the truck.
And a WLKY exclusive, a registered sex offender in southern Indiana is arrested again for child molestation. 23-year-old Justin Pound pled not guilty at his initial court appearance in Clark County. Yesterday, prosecutors say he fondled his girlfriend's daughter when the victim was about 12 years old. Pound was also convicted of sexual misconduct with a minor in Washington County back in 2008.
It's pretty heartbreaking, I'm certain, to this mom that this person that she gave a second chance to and she put her faith and love and trust into, broke that trust with her daughter.
Pound's girlfriend was in court yesterday as well, but she defends her boyfriend's innocence. He's being held on a $25,000 full cash bond.
A Louisville man who police say pretended to be a cop, tied a woman up, and had sex with her will answer to charges today. Arraignment is scheduled for 46-year-old Kenneth Bischoff. Police say he set up a rendezvous with a woman earlier this month at the Red Roof Inn on Preston Highway. He allegedly flashed a badge telling the woman he was conducting a prostitution investigation. That's when police say Bischoff tied the woman with zip ties and had sex with her. He's charged with impersonating a police officer, unlawful imprisonment, and prostitution. It has been exactly 1 year since 18-year-old Andrew Compton was reported missing. Gregory O'Brien is accused of killing Compton and tossing his body in a Highlands dumpster. The Sullivan University student's body was never found. O'Brien is due back in court in December. His trial is set to begin in April.
North Hardin High School students are being told to leave their backpacks and large purses at home today. Hardin County Schools sent home a letter to parents earlier this week notifying them about a threat at the school. Officials believe it's a prank trying to close school today. However, classes will be held as scheduled. Jefferson County Public Schools officially asked the Kentucky Supreme Court to take up the case of the student assignment plan. Earlier this month, the school board said it would appeal a Kentucky Court of Appeals ruling that JCPS must institute a neighborhood-based assignment plan next year. That ruling, however, gave the school system time to request the Supreme Court to hear the case. According to the Courier-Journal, the High Court could take 6 months to a year to decide whether to take the case.
One GOP presidential candidate may skip some upcoming debates. I'm Susan McGinnis in Washington. I'll have that story and where the president stands among voters compared to his Republican rivals.
And the bulk of the rain that's going to fall in our region today will be south of the WLKY viewing area, but there is a chance of some sprinkles in your Friday forecast. We'll also look ahead to the coming weekend, all up next.